Hey y'all, what's going on? Happy Sunday. You already know what it is. It's your boy Hosenka back with another reaction video. Yes. So we're reacting to Tekken 8 Season 2 Spring and Summer Announcement Trailer. This was taking place during EVO Japan tournament that happened this weekend. I watched most of it for Tekken. I didn't get to really watch like all of the other tournament footage from previous the other games, so which was really lit. But yes, so if you are new to this channel, what's good, what's poppin', what brings you to the hood? My name is Hosenka. I pretty much play fighting games, and I stream single player games and other stuff, to name a few. If you are digging the vibes and like what you see, hit that like button. Also, don't forget to comment and subscribe so we can get the discussion popping. Try to make it at least like more active when it comes to comments. But all right, so without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and react to it. Now, I've already seen a couple of screenshots of the character that's supposed to be coming in I think the summer. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Make sure this is on. Let's go. All right, 30th Tekken anniversary. I honestly would like to go to one of these. Not just to go experience like this. Oh, that's so. Wait a minute. So we get an update patch that is on. Let me check my calendar. So that's on Tuesday. So that means that servers are gonna shut down on tomorrow evening. Usually they do shit like this, so therefore like not everybody can play online while they're trying to get a live update. Okay. I wonder if there's gonna be balance changes, because I know some characters did get an overhaul tuning, but I don't know like if the cast got it. But I still see some broken stuff there, but you know, we'll see. Oh, so this is Tekken Go Showdown. So I'm guessing you get to play against anybody. Ooh. Okay, these skins look nice. Let me go back to the Nina one. The Nina one looks nice too. But I wonder, like, I like the fits for like the Cyber Phantom pack and for the female characters. But I'm trying to figure out, like, even like the one with Asusena, is it like dead ass? Who had this skin before? I'm trying to think. I think it was Kunimitsu, but I think what it was like the initial design of Kunimitsu's skin in Tekken 7 was like she had a longer coat, but it somewhat looks like this. But I think they did like a redesign of it. I'm not entirely sure, like don't quote me on it, but that's just my opinion. I think what they did was they really, for the female characters, like the fits, like for this, although this has looked pretty cool, like this looks like hella dope. From her fit that's on Asusena to the fit that Nina have, I like this fit for sure. But it does look like quite a resemblance of Kunimitsu's skin that she had in Tekken 7. But nevertheless, I mess with it. Even like the fit for the male characters look pretty dope too. Like I do like the colors and stuff in it, like as well. Even like with Victor's like fit right here, like it looks pretty dope, like the yellow and purple. So I'm thinking of like these are like the default colors for it. but I mess with it. I mess with it. Would I buy it day one? Probably not, but I mess with it. Oh, we get another update on June 3rd? Oh, okay. All right, this is one of those, I've seen this on Twitter. This was one of these, they're trying to do cross promotion sort of type of thing with other different like franchises. Obviously they did it with what, Final Fantasy, and over the years they did it with SNK with Fatal Fury, and then The Walking Dead, and then it was am I missing anything? I think it was more so like that. Oh yeah, let's not forget Capcom. But so this is pretty dope. Oh, they get the hoodie. Okay, I did see this. This was screenshotted. Oh, okay, that's really sweet. I didn't know this. New classic costumes. Dragunov get a costume? Nice. Let me say something real quick. So, I'm glad that Kuma and Panda get like at least skins. I kind of prefer for them to have, okay, because see, this is where like the debate and discussion has, because it's kind of hard for both of the bears to get like a classic skin, in my opinion. Like, if we're talking about like a classic skin, because Kuma and the bears in general don't never really have like a classic skin, like unless we're talking like, okay, Kuma with the red, like his T4 fit, he just had like a red shirt and some red sneakers, which I thought that was pretty dope. But and then like 5 through onwards, he didn't, at Tekken 5 and onwards, he didn't have like a necessarily a skin. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he did. I think that him and Panda had like recolors. Like, I know Panda had like the Ling Xiaoyu bracelets and stuff, but aside from that, they never necessarily had like a fit, unless if they really go deep, do a deep dive and go into their tag 2 bag and get one of their skins. But aside from that, like the bears didn't necessarily had a classic skin except for Kuma. And well, no, because Panda did have the little, I don't know. I mean, like, y'all let me know in the comments below, because I feel like if they really wanted like a classic skin, Kuma would have got like the red. But I also feel like all they got to do is make like shoes customizable for the bears, and you would have your fit right there. But I digress. Okay, so Dragunov gets his skin. Now wait a minute. The one I will say, I do like the fact that they're giving like most of the Tekken characters like their legacy skins. I just wish that, I feel like there's a couple more characters that didn't get their skins. They didn't get like their legacy skins. I think Leo doesn't have one. Raven don't have one either, but then again, you also got like they will have to go deep in their like the previous games where these characters have been and see, like Leo doesn't have a skin either, and then I do believe there's another character too. I'm trying to think here. I did believe like they have those characters, but I digress. Oh, okay, so they do got recolors. I ain't gonna lie, that should have been something they had very before coming this summer. So there's another. Oh. Ooh. This is a paid season 2. Okay. This is Pack Pixels. That stage looks fire. It kind of reminds me of Geometric Plane from T7. Oh, it is Pac-Man's 45th anniversary. That's pretty sweet. Pac-Man head is pretty sick. Okay. If you want to get funky with it. Okay, okay. I mess with it. But we do get some balance adjustments. That's what's up. Like, I'm cool with that. Oh, it's not over. It's not over. Oh. Oh shit. All right. So this was. So any more of this? This is what's showing. All right. All right. That's just gonna show us like what's all in there. All right. All right. All right. All right. I'll give. All right. So all right. So Fakurama is back. Cool beans. I mean. I know, chat. Y'all probably sitting there thinking like, all right, Hosenka, what's wrong? Would you believe me if I tell you guys that I've already knew something like this would happen with the DLC characters and some of the characters that return? Would you believe me that I kind of figured that Fakurama was going to return in some way, shape, or form? Right? It's a safe space here. It's my channel, you know, but this is also my opinion. I think Fakurama is a cool character. Fakurama is a really cool character. I do like the fact that we do have a Muay Thai representation character, because I know I'm gonna get flack for this, because I know the diehard Tekken fans are like, they will get in a tussle and they'll be grabbing the pitchforks and torches when they come for me, because it's like, okay, we get your point, I got it, but hear me out. I don't really mind Fakurama being in the game, but hear me out. Am I anticipated for him to be a season 2 character pass? No. And this is exactly the same thing as to what I mentioned, I do believe, from the previous video. This was about the time when Heihachi had came out, where I was like, I'm hyped for the character, but I'm also not hyped for them, because it's like, at the end of the day, it's at the point where it's like, if these are new characters, right? Well, they're legacy characters now, because Tekken 7 has already surpassed this time around. It's at the point where it's like, well, if you're bringing these classic characters, then why make them in a season pass to where we have to pay for them at this point? If you had the intentions of bringing these characters into the forefront and into Tekken 8, then they should have been base roster characters. Yes, I know. I already know that people are already gonna say, well, Hosenka was also because of the fact that they making money off of this. I get that. I get it. But this is the thing. In my opinion, I feel like at some point a foot has to be put down, because as much as cool to see Fakaram and Lydia and Heihachi and Eddie and all the characters, right? As much as I enjoy seeing more characters, because there's more characters, you know, who gonna say no to a variety of like characters in one basket? Which I'm okay with. Like, I'm okay with it. But my thing is like, I'm just getting overly tired of the fact that we get these classic characters and we get these we get these classic characters, but then all of a sudden we still have to pay for them, even though they were DLC from before. Anna and Fakaram and Lydia were characters from season passes ago in Tekken 7. So my whole thing is, why are we paying for these again? Why? What's so special? I mean, obviously I know. I mean, I play with the I play characters and stuff before. Like, that's nothing new. But my thing is, why is this the same continued pattern when it comes to shit like this? Is at the point where it's like, yes, the marketing team is, no matter how many times that, all I'm trying to say is like this, no matter how many times that we try to adjust, express our frustration and express our opinion, it doesn't matter no way, because at the end of the day, companies like this, they're not going to listen. They're not listening. There is no such thing. Like I always said it plenty of times and times again. I was talking to my homies about this. There's no such, in my opinion, there's no such thing as player expression or giving what the fans wanted, because at the end of the day, it's only going by what the company sees, what the company sees fit, and how much are they going to make, the money they're going to make from benefiting from this. That ship has sailed years ago. Stuff like that had sailed years ago when we were in the Tekken 6 and Tag 2 era with this game. I already knew when Tekken 7 had came out, I already knew that they were going to put a whole new characters trying to replace other characters. And that's just how I felt about it. That's just my opinion. Now you can argue with the wall with that. I know a lot of people just want to get mad and get upset. You don't know what you're talking about. I do know what I'm talking about. I'm just not joining the BS that's transpired on Twitter, because we see one character and boom, everybody's hairline and wigs fall off and get pissed off. It seems kind of dead ass forced. This is my thing. Whether if people think that Tekken 8 is cooked or Tekken is cooked in general, you're still gonna have people gonna play it. I think we failed to realize that at some point down the sand, you're still gonna have new people, new audiences who have never played Tekken or anything Tekken related before are still going to pick it up. People are still going to play it. Not as a collective, but there will be people that been wanting to try it. They're gonna want to play it. So at some point, it's like the whole, oh, this game is cooked. Oh, this, that, and again, I'm stating my opinion because this is my video. The whole thing of, oh, this is going to be cooked and oh, this is going to be trash. That's your opinion, but in my opinion, it's not. It seems like it sounds forced. It's not, and it won't. It just won't, in my opinion. I'm sorry. Like it comes to a point where it's like, what else do you want? Because damn, it's one of those cases of damn if we do, damn if we don't. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that Fakaram, like, yeah, Fakaram is just the work, was the best choice. I've never at all said that. I said, oh, that's pretty cool and all, You know, because there are other characters that should have been taking his place in a way, where it's just like, okay, we have Fahkumram. I'm talking about the point where, okay, Fahkumram is in the game, Anna's in the game, but why are there season 2 characters? If they were season 2 characters, I get it, but they shouldn't have been like passes. That could have been a free, I know this is me being a boomer, right? A free updated character for all of them. Or better yet, like I said, they should have been on the day one roster. I felt like the only characters that I feel like that we probably would have to pay for low key would have to be Clive. Or it'd have to be Heihachi and Clive. Because last time I checked, Heihachi was never a DLC character. Heihachi has been on plenty of rosters from 1 through 7. So it's like, and even the tag games he was there. So it was one of the things where it's like, I can see if Heihachi and Clive were just, you know, you had to buy those characters. But for the other ones from like even Lydia and Fahkumram, who were newcomers from Tekken 7, they should have been on base roster. They should have been on base. They should have been in the base roster for that at some point, because it's like they were already DLC characters from before. So why make us pay for these characters? And again, you don't have to buy these characters, just like you don't have to buy the pass. That's totally up to you. That's your money. That's your business. Like, hey, do what you got to do. But it's one of those things where it's like, at some point, enough is enough. You either going to have to put these characters in the roster, or just don't put them in the game and then not have them as DLC characters. Because let me be honest with you, I do like the initial concept of Fahkumram, but jumping back to this right here, no, where you at? Right here, I can tell from this there was no initial design with this character. All I can tell you is a redesign of, he got the headband, the Muay Thai gear, but he had that before. You feel me? Like, he had that before. I swear he had that before the last game. But whatever. You know, that's fine. But let's not also forget, there's other characters than just him. There's Bruce Irving. There's Josie Rizal. If you really wanted like a kickboxing / Muay Thai, there were also those characters as well. I mean, I guess like I said, I guess I'm not going to be hating on a character. I'm not going to be hating on people and their opinions. I'm not going to do that, because that's not what I do here. I'm just stating my opinion and my opinion only. It's just, if that was the case, if you were going to put Fahkumram in the game, you should have just put him as day one base roster character from launch, from the jump at point, because no reason for Fahkumram and Anna and Lydia and Eddie would be DLC characters. So that's my opinion on that. Now, the next thing is looking at the another character. So we got two other character slots. We have the one in autumn and the one in winter. So I can already tell where this is going to lead for the one in the purple one. So Evo is going to be around the corner right after Combo Breaker. So this is going, I think like Evo's around during like July or August. They're gonna tell us what character for autumn, and something tells me that like the way how it is, I'm gonna give you 2-3 guesses. And I thought about this shit last night because I seen the screenshot of this. One of them is gonna be Kunimitsu for sure. Again, which it still makes my point. Why are we buying these characters, and these characters supposed to be in the base roster? That's one. Number 2. I personally think it may be, it could be Lei Wulong. It could be Lei Wulong. If we thinking purple, purple. So it'll be Kunimitsu. It could be Lei Wulong. I know Lei Wulong is like with the light blue. I could be wrong. I'm just throwing it out there. So Kunimitsu, maybe Lei Wulong, maybe Elisa, probably like a whole new color recolor concept of her. Maybe Julia Chang. Dang, this is a game that don't have Julia nor Michelle. I just noticed that. We don't have Julia nor Michelle. No wonder why this game is missing some substance. We're missing more legacy characters. Don't you guys agree? Like I know, shut up. But it's one of those things where it's like I fucks with Tekken 8. I do. I'm still gonna play the game regardless. Not the post-launch season 2, because that shit was horrendous. I started to get back into play it. If you didn't know, I did like a few random videos playing rank, whatever. But I fucks with it. Look, low key. Am I saying Tekken 8 is gonna be cooked? No. Because again, we need to be ooh, I almost cussed. We need to be logical about people still gonna play it, because not everybody else is gonna play the other game when the next game, like when another fighting game come out. Everybody gonna pick it up for one point and then just gonna drop it like a bad habit and then just go back to playing whatever. So but jumping back to that, I think it's between Kunimitsu, Lei Wulong. I don't know about, I'll throw him in there. Marduk, Armor King. I mean, Armor King, yeah, I would love to see some Armor King though, bro. I love Armor King. What color what character had purple other than Kuni? I can't say Violet. That's Lee Chaolan. That's Lee. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, because I'm trying to think. It's a returning character. It has to be Kuni or Lei Wulong or Marduk or Armor King. Am I missing anyone? Oh, Julia Chang, for sure. Because any character can have like a different, recolor design. That's just how I see it. I'm thinking, it may be a long stretch. I'll just throw Christy in there just because, for like, it may piss some people off, but I'll just throw her in there just because, like, whatever. Maybe even Miguel. I mean, Miguel, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be any of the characters. But for the one in winter, it is a new challenger, so it could be anybody from a different franchise. I'm not even going to say I will also say probably like another original Tekken character design, but we'll see. Overall, those are my thoughts. I know this video was hella long. It wasn't intended to, but what are you guys' thoughts? Like, get the comments popping. Like, I want to hear everybody's thoughts and opinions, because like I said, I'm not one to like cancel or ignore someone's opinion, but I make my own opinions on a regular whether people don't like it or not. It's just the fact that I'm not jumping into the Tekken is cooked category, or the Tekken is just not, Tekken is cooked category. I'm not, because that's too much wordplay, and not only that, I it's not that serious. I mean, it is serious to some folks. I do, like I said, I do compete and I do play, but I'm just saying, like, it's Tekken. I know it's Tekken, bro. I love me some Tekken. Do I agree with their business decisions and shit? No. No, that remains to be seen, but you know, it's whatever, to each his own. But anyway, tell me what you guys think about this trailer. Tell me what you guys think about Fakuram. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.